Hello all, this is Dr. Dheeraj Masapu. I'm a senior consultant in the field of neuroanesthesiology, and today I would like to compare anesthesiologists versus general medicine and pediatric practitioners over a period of 25 years who is going to actually earn more money. I'm going to show you year by year how much are they going to earn, and also based on the new tax implications, what will be the tax deduction from their earned income. And then I would like to compare between these three who is actually going to earn more money. Okay, so first we'll finish off the anesthesiologist part, and then we'll go into general medicine and pediatrics. So first, in anesthesia, what I'm considering is the freelance anesthesiologist, not the people who are working in medical colleges, corporates, or anything. In the freelance anesthesiologist, what I did is the first 10 years of their practice, anywhere between 1 to 2 cases they can do in a month, and per case fees in cities basically is around 6 to 10,000 per case. It is variable with multiple factors, but on an average 8,000 you can take per case for a general anesthesia. And for the first 10 years they would do around 25 cases per month, because you have to factor in dry days, and also you have to factor in holidays and all that. So annual income range would be anywhere between 0.2 to 0.3 crores in a year. And I'm also giving 10% annual increment based on compounding. And this is the table that you're seeing on the screen. So in the 10 years, every year they would be earning this much: 0.2, 0.26, 0.29 crore. All this is in crores, 0.56 crores in the 10th year. And then, so the first 10 years income would be around 3.87 crores. And then what happens is, after 10 years, what I considered is their practice would increase, because they will become senior, they will develop more contacts in the community. So they might do 3-4 cases in a day. So on an average, 45 to 50 cases in a month, they would be doing, if you consider all those dry days and all that stuff. So per case fees also will increase, because you're senior, you'll be called for pediatric cases, you'll be called for high risk cases. Around 10 to 12,000 you can charge in per case. So for the next 15 years, your income would be like this. So every year, considering 10% annual growth for the money that you're earning, okay, if you invest in real estate or mutual funds, or you would get between 8 to 12%. So 10% is what I've taken. So for 25 years, if you calculate between 11 to 25 years, you would earn anywhere between 27.35 crores, considering 10% of compounding. Okay, this is not a simple addition, it's a 10% compounding. Interest also is added to that, and 27.5 is the amount you'll earn in 11 to 25. So total I would show you in the end. Okay, you have to add this to the first 10 years. I will compare that with general medicine and pediatrics also. So next is general medicine people. So general medicine, how I would calculate it is, so in the first 10 years, your OPD is clicking, right? So 20 patients per day, if you see, that's a good number. Anywhere between 500 you can charge per patient, since you're a junior. So your income would go like this. I'm not considering the referral fees and other ways of earning, because since they're illegal, and I'm only considering the amount of money you get from the OPDs. Okay, so many people actually make money through pharmacy, OPD, diagnostics and all that. We're not going into that, because that's illegal. And then only OPD money, if you see, it will go something like this. First year 0.25, and it will keep increasing, 0.5 in the 10th year. So around 3.99 crores they will earn in the first 10 years. But here the game is changing for general medicine guys from 11 to 25. I'll tell you why. Because the OPD number will increase, since they develop a lot of patients will refer more patients, organically they would grow, and more patients would come. 40 to 50 patients might come in a day, and your amount also will increase. Now around 1,000 you can charge per patient. So what happens is your annual income will increase. So 11 to 25 years, significantly they'll make more than anesthesiologists. This is how, and I added 10% compounding interest to this, to the amount of money they're earning. So in the 11 to 25 bracket, they would earn around 40 crores. Okay. Now let's dive into the pediatrician's financial analysis. So the first 10 years, so a similar thing, around 20 patients even a pediatrician would see, but slightly higher OPD pricing I kept around 600 per patient. So the annual income in the first 10 years would be around 4.86 crores, since I kept the OPD amount slightly higher. But pediatrics, a slight difference is there. The vaccination income would be there, and dengue season would be there. A lot of patient number would increase. So if you factor in all those things, their revenue would be slightly higher than the general medicine people. We are talking about the successful ones. Okay. So 11 to 25 years, they would earn anywhere between around 50 crores is what they would earn. The number looks slightly inflated is what you would be thinking, but this is the kind of amount you can earn if you spend less money. Okay, so here expenditure I'm not calculating, only the amount of money you're earning. I'm putting 10% compounding to that, and I'm showing you the math of the amount of money you'd earn. Okay, so then the taxation part we would start now. Freelance anesthesiologists usually would be eligible for 44 ADA since they're not crossing the 75 lakh tax bracket in every year. So the tax reduction is slightly lesser compared to general medicine and pediatric guys. So 31 minus 8.5 is 22. So 22 is the net profit in 25 years. And then general medicine guys, even though earned 45, 13.56 would be gone for tax reduction, and 31.64 is the final amount they would be earning in gross. And pediatricians, even though they earn more, they pay more of taxes, and 41.1 is the amount that they would accumulate at the end of 25 years of career. And then the final comparison is this: pediatrics 41.1, general medicine 31.64, and freelance anesthesiologists would earn anywhere between 20 crores. So the conclusion is that the highest net earnings I would think would go to pediatrics. But see, on a broader perspective, you see general medicine and pediatrics, if you become successful, this is the kind of money you can earn between 20 to 30 crores and 30 to 40 crores. And as an anesthesiologist, what happens is you can't touch this level of income because the number of cases that you can do is limited. So around 15 to 20 crores is the more practical amount that you can earn in your career at the end of 25 years. If you invest it better, if you are spending more, if your expenditure is more, then you wouldn't save this kind of amount. So this is a net income that you would be earning, but your expenditure part, if you remove, then you will be left with some amount of money for your retirement. So that is the kind of incomes that you can earn from these specialties. So now you take a call. Financially, I feel that general medicine and pediatrics any day will earn more than anesthesiologists. There's no doubt in that. And all the three specialties would have enough stress. Okay, it is not that they're stress free. All these specialties would have stress. Anesthesiologists, if you're doing freelancing, then sometimes you might have to go in the night, but general medicine and pediatrics will be more of OPD practice, so night calls wouldn't be there. That is the extra advantage that they have. And the counseling and all that would be a headache in pediatrics because the parents of the kids would be eating you off with a lot of queries and questions and etc. But general medicine is pretty okay. The counseling part is pretty decent, and so that is why I feel general medicine, even though slightly less they earn compared to pediatrics, I think that is a better bet than anesthesiology and pediatrics. And even DNB or MD, both are fine, anything is fine. And then if you go to super specialty route, these math wouldn't be applicable because if you're becoming a cardiologist, nephrologist and all that, your number of patients would come down because you're actually focusing on a niche area. But the thing is, if you convert them to procedures, you would earn more money from the procedures, but you need to have a link up with the hospital. But the general medicine, you just have an OPD and then you can run this kind of a show. And we will do a comparison between anesthesia versus cardiology in future, and then I will show you more about how much a cardiologist earns. The math wouldn't be so simple like this. Then what happens is you see a less number of patients, but when you convert them for procedures, and from the procedure you get some cut. So that actually increases the income more than the general medicine people. And so that is about these specialties. So we are not talking about the saturation or anything. We are only discussing about the income that a successful person can earn. How to become successful and all that, you have to watch the rest of my videos. And there is one particular video for members only. It is there in the members section group, like how to earn 5 to 10 lakhs in a month. There actually I explained a 5-step process to actually excel in a corporate career and as a doctor. And I think that video you have to see. It's in the members section. Hope to see you guys in more videos like this in future. Thank you very much.